Oshi no Ko's hour and 20-minute masterpiece of an opening episode has taken the anime community by storm. What at first glance seemed to be an isekai-esque fluff anime instead follows a maze of narrative twists, all of them exploring the different angles of the idol and entertainment industry, showing the harrowing reality idols go through, mediocre pay, obsessive fans, and a non-stop lifestyle. All for the opportunity to perform. The show's concept seems outrageous at first glance. A doctor named Goru helping deliver the children of his favorite pop idol, Ai, ends up murdered by one of her fans and is then reincarnated as Ai's son. The doctor's fandom was sparked by one of his former patients, Serena, who ends up being reincarnated as his twin sister. The two faces of fandoms are explored before the reincarnation. Ai's performances serve as a bright spot for Serena and bring a genuine connection between her and her doctor that may have been impossible otherwise. Ai's performances are a way of connection. The negative side of the fandom is shown when a fan thinks he has ownership of his favorite performer's life and takes it to the extreme. This duality between the positive and negative effects of a fandom sit as the backdrop for the rest of this prologue as the story dives into the sobering ways the production staff view the products they are making. There is a disconnect between performers, producers, and general staff and the fans of these products. When Ai returns to the recording stage for the first time since she gave birth, we focus on the staff's outlook on the performance. None of them believe in the product they are putting out, only trusting in a vague sense of what the fans want, which to them simply comes down to the sexualization of their pop idol. This highlights the reality that everyone on the staff here is to make a commercial product and not a piece of art. With most mediums in the modern age, commercial aspects are the most important thing to anyone working on it. Art is an investment, and for those creating it, good art can only be one that makes money. However, the view of the workers on set is undercut when Ai starts her performance, and the impact of her presence on stage is clear. The line between a commercial product and art is one that every person creating entertainment tries to balance. As Ai's career evolves over the course of the episode, we see the balance in a new light with the director. Ai's first acting performance gets cut short due to her being too beautiful on screen and taking away from the lead actor. The beauty of extras is something that could cause the editing staff a lot of headaches, while the audience will never be focused on it. The director has a very realistic outlook on Ai's career, regardless of her talent, and he understands his own career, one that brings him success, yet years down the road, he still lives with his parents. All of this leads to the curated reality that comes from the world of entertainers. Their image is carefully crafted to try and bring in the most fans as possible. Their choice of side jobs from acting to going on podcasts all play an important role in crafting an image for fans. Toxic fandoms often grow from here, people who are encouraged to view the artist as their art. This adds a wrinkle to the question of separating the art from the artist. I'm of the mindset not to support artists who have harmed people, especially when harm comes from a platform they achieve through their art. But Oshi no Ko shows how the discourse of separating art from the artist goes both ways. What happens when fans are unable to separate their art from the artist, and the inability to do so results in them terrorizing the life of a performer. The production shown in Oshi no Ko, from Ai's idol performances to her on-screen acting, all have the goal of conveying a character to the audience, packaged as a real person. In other words, the producers are out to lie, and they do so until the lie becomes truth. This shows how the media can shape our reality on a number of levels. The attention-grabbing ability from Ai's performance gives any production the opportunity to convey meaning to their audience, yet few in the show seem interested in engaging with that meaning on set. Lies also come from the signals sent to fans. If fans never see an idol have a boyfriend or children, simply because the studios lie about it, then the truth to fans is that all idols should be single forever. And if they get into a relationship, that is a betrayal of the fans. It is a curated cycle of toxicity, as fans are encouraged to push ethical boundaries and the idols are forced to limit their lifestyle. Idols go through so much to get fame for such a short period of time, then are tossed aside for a new thing. Oshi no Ko shows the problematic aspect of how idols are the ones who put their faces out there and meld together a character with themselves, yet the people who work behind the scenes reap the benefits of the product. What makes Oshi no Ko so brilliant is how it indulges in the same things it sets out to critique, and yet the impact of the pilot is drowning in meaning. In the same way that the staff in the episode are focused on seemingly arbitrary things to the audience, you can only imagine the same was true for the animators. Even with a commercial product like this, it is impossible to watch it and not come away with new ideas. And the struggle of a pop idol is more relatable now than ever, because it is a struggle that we all intimately know from our experiences on social media. Individually, we get to curate our own image online, and often we approach that image the same way the studios do in Oshi no Ko. Social media encourages lies, and we hope those lies become truth. When it comes to entertainment and an audience's sophistication to understanding what is real and what is not, most of us, I think, have the ability to accept that what is on stage is not reality. When it comes to friends and loved ones online, how can we make that distinction? Internally, we know what most of us see on social media is lies. But as we take in so much information, it starts to become impossible to not see them as truth. The impossibility of sorting out what is true and what is not puts pressure on each individual to set their own ideas of truth for themselves. Shows like Oshi no Ko can help us decide what we want to believe, even if it is made as a commercial product. The show itself makes an unexpected twist at the end of the pilot, which we learn is just the prologue for the series itself. The prologue serves as the thesis for the series, with the ideas presented throughout haunting the narrative. Oshi no Ko is genuinely one of the best seasonal series I have seen in a while and deserves all of the hype it has gotten. What impresses me most about the story is how it is able to poke holes through the current structure of entertainment while being a product that was created through that system. Oshi no Ko is everything this channel is about. It is a commercial product with meaning brimming from its surface, meaning that the audience is meant to break open and discuss. Thank you for watching the video. If you are new to the channel, here at Annie Essays, I make videos overanalyzing anime and manga. In addition to my video essays, you can check out my humorous side with the many anime-related shorts I make. If you enjoy what you've seen here, consider subscribing to my YouTube membership or Patreon. And if you want to get a better idea of other projects I may be working on, or just my random thoughts, follow me on Twitter.